If you didn't catch the chapter on reactive and proactive parenting, and you're just like winging it throughout the day, you're doing it wrong. Reactive and proactive parenting, just in a nutshell, is proactive parenting is knowing how you're going to parent ahead of time, and reactive parenting is like, stop, no, don't stop, reacting every time they're doing something wrong. It's so much easier to teach your children the right behaviors before the situation than them going in blind and you're trying to direct them. That's really difficult. There's a concept in parenting that is called the 3 F's. Be fair, be firm, be friendly. So when you are teaching your children, another word for teach is discipline. When you're disciplining and teaching your children, there's no yelling involved, there's no screaming, there's no hitting. It's consistency. Be fair. If you're asking them to do something, make sure it's something that they can do. If they don't want to do it when you're asking them because they're in the middle of something, be fair. Let them finish. When you're finished, I need you to, right? Be respectful. Be fair. If you know that they're already going to resist, then be standing next to them. Stand right next to them when you say it. And stand right next to them friendly. When they're sit next to them, get into what they're doing in your last minute and say, okay, and now, good, come with me, we're going to, and take them by the hand. That's only fair, because if you know that you have a child who's going to refuse what you say and is going to fight, or if they're coming off of screens and they're angry and they just are not in that mindset, which tends to happen a lot today when kids come off of screens, then be fair and be right there next to them, knowing that this is going to happen, and direct them to the next activity. Be consistent. So if you're fair and you're firm, firm means that this is the way it is, we're consistent with it, it's always this way, it hasn't been any other way. I used to say to my kids, my rule won't change, but my attitude will. So if you want me a little bit angrier, go for it, but you're pushing a firm boundary, that's not changing. Right. So nobody wants an angry mom, of course, so they just go along. Doesn't mean I was never angry when I was raising my kids. Heck no. Ask them. Of course I did. I'm human. That's the hard part about raising children. We have our personalities, their personalities. It's the whole mix, and I've made my share of mistakes. I wish I had the parenting manual that I have for you guys. When I was raising my children, what I did have was the 1 Minute Mother, which I highly recommend that book. But you guys have the parenting manual, and with that, it takes you to a whole nother level of raising your children. Be fair, be firm, which means consistent. Don't let that boundary move. And be friendly. You can say, do this, do it now, with a smile. It doesn't have to be that they're terrified of you, and only when they're afraid of you, they listen. And when I say be friendly, I don't mean be friends with them. Never be your child's friend, because they'll say, if you do this, I'll be your friend. Now I don't like you. Well, they are going to tell you at times they don't like you. They are going to say that because they know that hurts. That's their power. And you say to them, well, that hurt, and I guess you don't have to like me, I'm your mom, but you do have to listen. You don't have to like what I say, but you do have to listen to what I say. Because my job is to teach you, my job is to raise you, and your job is to listen. And that's who we are. You got to keep that hierarchy. So when I say be friendly, it doesn't mean be fair. That's your 3 F's, that's your Bubbie Pin for today. Who am I? I'm Bubbie. I'm a grandmother. And I like to share these things with you every day, because if you're going through what I've been through in life, hey, maybe I can make your life easier for you. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. See you tomorrow.